Hi everybody, this is Mrs. McDonald and I want to tell you a little bit about the northern region of Europe. The countries located in the northern region of Western Europe are Iceland, Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Denmark. Glaciers have created the landscape of the Nordic nations. Glaciers cut thousands of lakes across the land, which also removed a lot of the soil, making the land rocky and unsuitable for farming. The movement of glaciers also created deep valleys along the coasts. And the rough edges you see in these photos are a result of the glacial movement. The countries of Finland, Sweden, and Norway occupy a large portion of the Baltic Shield, and long ago the Baltic Shield was completely covered by ice. Another physical feature of the Nordic landscape includes two large peninsulas. The Jutland Peninsula forms the mainland of Denmark, and the Scandinavian Peninsula consists of the countries of Norway and Sweden. Water has a significant impact on the region. Except for Denmark, all the countries in this region are separated from the rest of Europe by water. The Straits of Skagerrak and Kattegat are important for both trade and naval operations. The North Sea is a source of oil and natural gas, and Norway harnesses hydropower for much of its electricity. As you can see on the climate map, the climate zones in the northern region are marine west coast, humid continental, subarctic, and tundra. Climate is affected by the region's physical features and ocean currents. In the northernmost part of the region, during the middle of summer, the sun never really sets for several weeks, and people who live in this area call these nights white nights because the sun can shine for more than 20 hours in the middle of summer. However, in the middle of winter, the sun may only shine for 2 or 3 hours a day. It is during the winter months that the northern lights shine the brightest. The northern lights are also called the aurora borealis. They are red and greenish white lights that are visible in the night sky of the northern hemisphere. The climate of most of this region is harsh because mountains prevent ocean winds from reaching the inland areas. The North Atlantic Current helps keep the climate moderate and prevents ice from forming along the coastline. The North Atlantic Current is an extension of the Gulf Stream. Scientists estimate that without the Northern Atlantic Current, the temperatures of the surrounding land would be 5 degrees Celsius colder. There are several natural resources in the northern region. Iceland sits atop an area of the earth where magma is rising to the surface of the earth and heats groundwater to boiling. This is also known as geothermal energy because geothermal power plants can use steam to power generators, and it's an excellent source of renewable energy. Geothermal energy can also be used to heat buildings by using heat pumps that remove the heat from the ground. Although most of the soil in this region is not good for farming, the forests here support a successful timber industry. Natural gas and oil can be found in the North Sea, hydroelectric power in Norway, and copper and iron can be found in the Baltic Shield. So I hope you learned a thing or two about the northern region of Europe, and that's it. So thanks for listening.